Have you ever met someone who seemed perfect at first, charming, deep, magnetic, but somehow, as you got closer, they started pulling away, and no matter how much you tried to understand them, reassure them, or love them harder, you still felt alone? If today, we're diving into something many people quietly struggle with, why we keep attracting emotionally unavailable people, not just once, not just twice, but again and again. Different faces, same pattern, same confusion, same ache in your chest. This isn't about blame, it's about awareness. Understanding your patterns can help you break free and start attracting relationships that are emotionally nourishing. Healing takes time, and awareness is the first step. This sounds familiar, you'll sometimes. This pattern begins with familiarity. Our brains are wired to seek what we know, even if that familiarity once caused pain. If you grew up around emotionally distant or inconsistent caregivers, your nervous system may have learned that love feels like uncertainty, that love is something you have to chase. Attachment theory explains this beautifully. As children, we learn how relationships work from our early caregivers. If affection was warm one day and cold the next, you might have developed an anxious attachment style. You crave closeness, but you're also afraid of losing it. Emotionally unavailable people often trigger that fear. And here's the part most people don't realize. Emotionally unavailable people often seem very present at first. They might text constantly, share deep stories, make you feel special. But when real vulnerability or commitment is required, they pull away. If you have an anxious attachment style, this doesn't make you leave. It makes you lean in. You try harder, love more, hope bigger. Does this feel familiar? You're not alone in this. Another reason you might be drawn to emotionally unavailable people is that you confuse intensity with intimacy. Intensity feels exciting, like sparks, but real intimacy is slower. It's steady. It's consistent. And if your nervous system is used to chaos, calm can feel almost boring. When someone is distant or hard to read, your brain goes into problem-solving mode. You replay texts, analyze conversations, wait for replies like oxygen. That's not love. It's your nervous system activated. And sometimes, it's your fixer role that pulls you in. Maybe you were the responsible one growing up, the peacemaker, the emotional support system for others. When you meet someone emotionally closed off, you feel needed, important, valuable. While compassion is beautiful, relationships built on fixing rarely feel equal. Over time, you may notice you're giving more than you're receiving. Have you ever felt like you're asking for too much just by wanting basic emotional connection? It's okay to want that. You're not needy. You're human. Sometimes emotionally unavailable people mirror unresolved parts of ourselves. By chasing someone who can't show up, we may unconsciously avoid showing up fully for ourselves. Healing takes awareness, and reflection is a powerful tool. Not crazy. And you're definitely and even after promising yourself never again, you might find yourself in the same story. Different person, same dynamics. Your subconscious may be drawn to familiar pain because it's predictable. Your nervous system remembers past abandonment or inconsistent love and unconsciously seeks the familiar, even if it hurts. Ask yourself, are you choosing someone because you want love? Or because you want to feel needed? Are you seeking connection or avoiding being fully present with yourself? These questions aren't judgment. They're awareness. Emotionally unavailable people often create a reward-punishment cycle. Moments of closeness feel like a reward. Distance feels like punishment. Your brain becomes addicted to this cycle, making it feel intense, exciting, almost irresistible. But chasing inconsistency isn't love, it's nervous system activation. Boundaries are vital. They aren't walls, they are statements of self-respect. They tell yourself and others, I care about myself and my emotional well-being. Boundaries can feel uncomfortable at first, but over time, they attract people capable of showing up. And here's a gentle reminder. Self-worth matters. If you struggle with feeling not enough, you may unconsciously choose partners who confirm that belief. Their emotional walls aren't about you. They were there long before you arrived. Recognizing this is liberating. Healing doesn't mean perfection. It means patience, reflection, and self-compassion. Every time you pause, notice patterns, and choose differently, you are learning to show up for yourself first. And as your standards shift, so will the people you attract. Out alone. Understanding patterns is one thing, breaking them is another. Start by noticing triggers, cravings, and old stories you tell yourself about love. Ask, does this feel safe or just familiar? Practice self-awareness and emotional regulation. Notice your reactions without judgment. Pause before reacting. Reflect instead of chasing. Meditation, journaling, or simply breathing deeply can help calm an activated nervous system. Compassion for yourself is crucial. Healing isn't about never making mistakes. It's about noticing when you fall into old patterns and gently choosing differently. Every reflective pause is a victory. Visualization can help too. Imagine the kind of relationship you truly desire. Not perfect, but steady, emotionally present, and nurturing. Write down the qualities you need. Notice if new people align with these qualities or if old patterns repeat. Surround yourself with emotionally available people, friends, mentors, communities. Seeing healthy patterns in action helps you recognize and attract them in your own life. Solitude can also be a teacher, giving space to rediscover what truly nourishes you. Boundaries and self-respect go hand in hand. They may feel uncomfortable, but they communicate your emotional needs clearly and protect your well-being. And when practiced consistently, boundaries naturally filter out emotionally unavailable people. Healing takes time. You may feel lonely or uncertain at first, but every insight, reflection, or act of self-respect brings you closer to relationships that feel safe and real. You are worthy of love that is steady, responsive, and authentic. Pause for a moment now. Reflect. Are you ready to honor your emotional needs? To pause before chasing. To consciously choose partners who meet you with presence and consistency. Awareness is the first step. Action follows. The journey isn't about chasing love externally, it's about cultivating awareness, emotional resilience, and self-worth. As you grow, the people you naturally attract will reflect that growth. Emotional availability attracts emotional availability. You're not alone. Many walk this path, slowly learning to love themselves first, then inviting relationships that reflect that love. Healing takes patience, reflection, and courage, but every step brings you closer to the love you deserve. You deserve connection that doesn't drain you. You deserve love that feels like home. It starts with the way you show up for yourself. If this video resonated with you, take a moment to reflect and share your thoughts in the comments. Your story might help someone else feel seen. And if you want more gentle conversations about psychology, emotional intelligence, and self-growth, subscribe and join our community. Remember, awareness is the first step, reflection is the second, and self-love is the journey. Healing takes time, but you are worthy of love that feels safe, consistent, and real.